This time they're trying something new. This is dancing, a dancing protest. You have anything to say, sir? What's that? There's independent news here. Give a voice to the people, you know what I'm saying? You good? You're passing by? Yeah, absolutely. So, how's it going? Yes, I am independent news. We are the Convo Couch.
Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah.
What are you streaming on?
We're on YouTube right now.
Oh, bad. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, you know, everyone's like live streaming on Instagram, but it doesn't get saved. You know, on YouTube, it's like saved in history. You know what I'm saying?
Periscope.
Yeah.
You know Periscope?
Periscope. Yeah. Also.
I really
Yeah.
fuck with that because people can discover you. You know. What I'm
Yeah. Absolutely.
saying? Or YouTube, I feel like it's hard. You either have to be like a subscriber or share it or something.
Would you like to talk on the camera or no? You can talk.
I'm chill with it.
Yeah. So why are you here, sir? And what's your name?
I flew from Salt Lake City, Utah. So my name is John Sullivan, and I run a organization called Insurgents USA. So I came out here to actually, unite people, unite the nation to help more of like unity and like a front against this police brutality and racial discrimination that we're seeing. And so that's the goal of our organization, is to create a coalition, a rainbow coalition of people. Yeah.
Are you familiar with Fred Hampton?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Taking any cues from Fred Hampton? Have you looked at the history to go forward? You know what I'm saying?
No, I do like to take things away from other people. Don't get me wrong, but I do like to shape and form my own way about going about things, because like then I'm not being unique to myself and unique to the cause at hand, right? So like it's important to understand, like if you're trying to go after or be or represent somebody else, like for me, like why not join like the Black Lives Matter movement? You know what I'm saying? Or Black Lives Matter in itself, right? The organization. Because like I might not agree with every single viewpoint, where if I start my own organization, I can shape it and form it into the way that I want, you know?
And what does victory look like for you, sir?
Victory is when we abolish the police and we put in a different system than what we currently have in place, that was not built to basically segregate African American people, specifically in zoning for housing, and keeping them away from, the white districts, where in the white industries and workplaces. So that's the thing, is like it was built for that, and it wasn't not that long ago that was occurring. So you can't say that everything has been totally erased out of the system that is racist right now.
What about like abolishing the private prison system?
I think there's a way to go about it. I think there's a lot of fucked up stuff that goes on inside the prison system. People who do not deserve to be there. People who might not have the resources to defend themselves. So I think it's important to understand that the cops, the DAs of each city want to keep them in prison, and they're going to make sure, like, say as you as a protester, you might not have a large financial resource, and so like for you to afford a good lawyer to defend yourself, what if you get a high bail as well, like $100,000 bail, right? Now you're going to be sitting in jail until your court case, which is 16 months out. So you've been in jail for 16 months, and they're like, hey, you already served your time, might as well just plead to the charges. How fucked up is that? Yeah.
You have to admit guilt.
They give you no option, right?
So yeah, eliminating bail, right? Or reforming it somehow.
It's like $100,000 is excessive, all right? Now, if you murder somebody, that makes sense, right? You can definitely justify the fact that if you murder somebody, that your bail should be high. But if you're just someone who's protesting, advocating for change against police brutality and racial discrimination, and they want to slap a felony on you because you're marching in the streets, or maybe even spray painting the ground, is that fair for you as a American citizen, right? Is that fair at all? I don't think so.
And last question. Have you heard of Attorney General William Barr? He's suggesting for prosecutors to use sedition now. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I did hear of that. I was kind of shocked by it, to be honest with you. For me to understand the whole scope of what sedition exactly is under the law, right? Because like there's what you think and what I think that means, but there's another part of like what the law is applicable towards, and like what you can actually be held accountable. So it might be something totally out of scope than what you're thinking. And so like that is concerning to me, because can you tell me what rioting is? Why? What encompasses rioting? How many people do you need to have for a riot? Can you tell me?
For a riot, No, you know what defines a riot? You know, I'd say a group of people maybe destroying property, right? Maybe. But I know I looked up the code of on sedition.
Because it's
Absolutely.
interesting. So you only need 2 or more people, including yourself, so 3 people total. That's all you need for a riot. That's all you fucking need. Tell me on that shit. That's crazy, huh? So that being said, how is that a fair law? You know, how is that fair? Because like, even though you might not be actually committing a crime, they'll try and connect you to it, bro.
Right.
And that's the fucked up part. So lawful intent. You know, the law is not always applied equally to everybody. It is based on the basically pure discretion to the police, the DAs, and the judges who are actually deeming you a criminal, right? So, and before you even get to court, a lot of times you already have defamation of character because the media wants to portray you as a violent protester, a violent person. And so you didn't even have your trial in court yet. You haven't even been fucking convicted. And now you're already this violent criminal. You got to understand how fucked up that is.
And so thank you so much, sir. What was the name of your group again?
Yeah, my name's John Sullivan. My group is Insurgents USA. If you want to follow us, Instagram's at Insurgents USA. And then my personal is Activist John.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
What's your name?
Activist John.
Activist John?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Salt Lake City. What about you?
Oh, I live in LA. I grew up here. You just came out here tonight for this?
Not just for tonight, but just for
You're
protesting.
so well dressed, and you've got the blowhorn.
Fucking like where I from, we like carry assault rifles and shit when we go.
Wait, what? What?
You want
What?
to see?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Why would you carry an assault rifle? Okay, wait a second. So you're in protest with guns?
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait a second.
I'm
Militia?
not joking with you. Yes.
No, I want to see this. Educate me. I'm ready. You're military?
I'm not military. That's just like
had
when
to
we
be
go out
prepared.
with guns.
Wait, hold on. You wear that stuff? I'm
Not
sorry.
all the time, but something relative to that.
Okay, you're activist John,
yeah.
and you're allowed to wear American military, whatever.
These are counter militias that come out to harass
What?
us. 20,000 people formed against me and my organization.
Am I allowed to ask you what your organization? What do I ask you? Tell me.
Insurgents USA. You can ask me anything.
Insurgents USA, and
Yeah,
what do
yeah.
you guys do?
So we stand up against like police brutality, and we want to have everybody have equal rights, especially
Yes.
African American people.
Yes.
So I'll show you on Twitter because like that's where it blew up, and a whole bunch of like basically Blue Lives Matter, Trump supporters. Like,
Wait, why are you allowed to carry a gun? I don't understand.
what do you
this.
mean? Like it's
carry them
you
in
have your
public.
rights. Yeah, you have
I
your,
don't
If
carry
you're in a state that you can carry a gun, you're allowed to carry a gun.
So in Utah, it's an open carry state. You can carry a gun that's not registered. You can just walk
In Utah, you can carry a gun that's not registered.
Yeah, you can walk in the middle of the streets. It does not matter. Seriously, I'm not even joking.
And what do the police or sheriff or military? What do they do to you?
They don't do. What do you mean by that?
You can open carry in Utah?
Yes.
But why did you come to this one today?
I'm here to make connections and unite like the region on like more of a national front. So that's what I'm doing.
I love it! Are you allowed to be part of a militia legally in the United States of America?
I'd rather have firearms and protect myself and the people around me.
I agree with you. What is
Utah,
that Discord?
Oregon.
Insurgents USA?
Oregon, Ohio, Washington, DC.
What? Is that legal to have fully armed militias?
No, this is organization. So we're bringing people together and pooling our resources. So, look, events in Utah, California, so people know what's in. Well, my Facebook got shut down by the FBI. So
Why?
Why? It's a long fucking.
What's your Facebook name? Wait, I was gonna go to a protest today. For Facebook censorship in Menlo Park.
Seriously, my Facebook got shut down because of the FBI, because of like my activism work, like because they're scared like I'm a terrorist. Basically, you can carry guns legally, openly downtown. Like you can march through the streets of downtown with like your AR-15 and have no issues whatsoever.
But are they allowed to arrest you?
Yeah, they can just arrest you for.
For what? What are they allowed to arrest
They'll
you
make
for?
something up, bro. Like,
Have you ever been arrested yet?
Yeah, I've been arrested. I got arrested in my hometown. So like I got arrested for.
In Salt Lake City?
Yeah, for felony. I got a third-degree felony, which is for rioting. Basically.
You can get a third-degree felony for writing?
Yeah, and even though I was just marching, we were basically marching the streets. Like,
Well, what were you writing for?
I wasn't rioting.
Oh, okay, I'm so
I was
confused.
just marching in the streets. I just woke up one day and it said your account is deleted, and I can't make. I can use a new. I can try to make a new account, but it automatically shuts me down, say that I violated community standards. I can use fake name, fake phone number, fake email, VPN my address like I'm in like Japan or some shit, and it just knows that it's me.
Are you
I can use a
serious?
different phone.
So wait, were you in the military? Who taught you everything you know?
I work in cybersecurity right now.
You do?
Yeah.
So okay, so what does that mean?
Cybersecurity, so basically it's like, you know, big corporations who need to protect their data. We need to work together, that's the thing. It's like, it can't be like some divided front. Like, we all have to be united as a people.
Are we in a civil war? Are we in a revolution? What are we in? What's
Eventually.
Everybody join. What channel? I'll promote you on Periscope.
So, Activist John. Yeah,
Activist, but you gotta spell it.
That's a great fucking question. I'm terrible at spelling. A-C-I... Yeah, I can't spell.
A-C-I-V-I-S.
Yeah, you got it.
John.
Yeah, Activist John.
Dude, you have to be able to spell your own life.
I can't.
Or are you like
fucking spell.
CIA military?
My mind
Are
is
you
not
like
in
a
that place.
CIA agent?
Yes, I am. Yes,
no, come on. What are you?
No, I'm seriously.
Okay,
like,
I'm not trying to expose you.
I'm seriously. I'm not good at spelling.
You gotta be able to spell your own account. Activist John.
A-C-I-V-I-T-S.
Why did you decide to come to LA?
I want to unite people. I told you, like, I want to unite organizations so that way we can work together instead of separate.
I know nobody's united, so what do we do?
Do what I'm doing right now.
So nobody trusts anybody.
Baby.
Okay, I mean, I don't even know how to handle this, but yeah, this is tomorrow at 5 p.m. This group.
Oh, PSL. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
what's PSL?
Party for Socialism and Liberation. You don't.
I don't
Like,
even know what that means.
I mean, it's just a nationally recognized organization that basically.
So 5 of their
liberate
people got.
for socialism. Of course, we have the right to form a militia.
Yeah, the Second Amendment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we have that in California?
My organization's Insurgent USA. I come from Salt Lake City, Utah. So we believe in protecting ourselves and the people around us, right? Which I think is very important because, like you see here, the police coming out armed as well.
It's totally fucking scary.
You got to police the police. You got to police the police.
But why did this just start now? Why didn't this start before? I thought we did police the police.
So it started now because people are fed up with African American people dying. They're fed up with the injustice that they're being shown and the suppression of your rights, right? Like the suppression for you to get your voice out in social media, for you to choose what you do on a daily basis. Like that is happening and you're being manipulated. So it's important to understand that that's not okay and you should not allow that to continue. It's important that people are coming out here and protesting the way that they do now because like...
And these people are getting battered and they're wonderful people. These people are amazing.
I can tell you...
But they're probably paranoid of you. They probably think you're like FBI or CIA trying to get them in trouble. But I mean, it doesn't make any sense because there's cameras everywhere.
So the thing is that you have to understand is like, you have to have armed resistance because the thing is that they won't mess with you if you're armed as well.
That's amazing.
Right?
That's the truth.
Because like think if you can fire back now.
Yeah.
You have multiple people with guns, like they don't want a bloodbath. You don't want a bloodbath, obviously. Nobody. Someone who's a black leader in the movement, they're scared of them actually like being able to speak out and bring about change and have their freedom of speech in a sense. And that's why they shut down social media accounts. That's why they come after you. That's why they sit outside your house. Like people sit outside my house at all hours of the day. I'm not even
are you
kidding.
joking? In what
just go
city?
Look at my Instagram. You'll
in
see.
Salt Lake City, people sit outside wherever you...
Yep.
Why?
Everybody who knows me, like,
They
knows
do?
that there are people who just sit outside my house, look dead ass straight into my window. Like, I'm working right here by my window. My window's right here, and there's cars in the parking lot across the street just looking straight in my window. I'll walk out the door, and like I'll say, and I'll just like open that fucking door, and they will just roll up their windows and drive away.
So all over social media.
Communist leader that gets funded by BLM to travel places. Just look up John.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't even know what these things are, but all over TikTok and all these
so
things.
I'm gonna say this here, people. Look up John Sullivan, Utah, and literally you'll see what I'm talking about. Like all the articles, first thing. I have entire.
That's you?
I have. Yeah. Well,
okay, cool.
That's me. That's actually my
So
name.
what did you do to get a target on you?
That's my actual. Well, I don't know.
Were you in the military?
Question. No.
So you're part of a militia and that's legal.
Even then, even at that point, there's no reason to target me. Like at that point, I didn't even have a militia or anything formed.
Now you do though?
Now I do, but what I'm saying is like when I first started, which was 4 or 5 months ago in activism, like they formed entire websites around me to like basically come after me, entire forums. Well, I mean, I've had people dox me, call into my work. The movement is not about like political. It's not a political stance. The movement right now is about racial equality. It's about uplifting black voices. It's about